I got 4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that, we call that ballin', doing this since my calling, flow is so appalling, my phone off and she calling, I'm like yeah, what it do, penthouse man, what a view, fall back cause I'm coming through with my whole team, they coming too, that's real, too real, motherfucker tell me how you feel, I'm too good for my own good, I won't leak the album, I let it spill, #1 bitch I bet it will, do the numbers, I said it will, I played the game and I'm still the same and I never changed just to get a deal, bitch I'm ballin'. I came from nothing to something like it's nothing. Yeah, you know I done it. That is no discussion, bitch. I'm ballin'.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final stop before SummerSlam. We are live from SmackDown. Oh my God, it's a tank! I will never get tired of seeing that thing. Oh my God, it gets closer and closer every time. One of these times, I may not survive. We are kicking things off tonight on SmackDown with a women's tag team match. Shotzi and Roxanne Perez taking on Sonya Deville and the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. Shotzi and Roxanne, they've had each other's backs for the past couple of weeks now. And now it all comes to fruition. I tell you what, Shotzi's just something else, man. I'll tell you what, there is no one else in the WWE like Shotzi. I can tell you that. And you could say the same thing about this woman. For those of you who didn't know, Roxanne Perez, only a year older than me. Only by a year. Her and Cora Jade from Monday Night Raw, they might be two of the youngest superstars on the main roster. Which just goes to show just how good this young lady really is. Well, here comes Bayley and her, I guess, brainwashed boyfriend, Dominic, representing La Familia. And I mean, say what you will about these two, but there's no denying that La Familia has SmackDown on lock. They run the Blue Brand with an iron fist. Because right now you are looking at both the SmackDown Women's Champion and the Intercontinental Champion in Dominic Mysterio. Of course, Bayley set to defend the SmackDown Women's Championship against Roxanne Perez at SummerSlam. And you gotta think a win here tonight would do a lot to the morale of the champ. Now here's something I don't understand. Why is Sonya Deville getting involved in what should be Roxanne Perez and Bayley's business? She interrupted the debut of Roxanne when she first answered Bayley's open challenge for SummerSlam. And now, it seems like as of late she's had Bayley's back. The only way I can really describe it is jealousy. That's the only way I can describe it. Would you look at that? Bayley and Sonya Deville went out of their way to almost match each other there from the looks of it. And now look at the Shotzi. Right off the bat, answering with some leg kicks and some forearms. Start off this match here. And Bayley with the DDT, almost called her Daily. Daily dose of DDT there by Bayley. And now look at this. Shotzi firing back. Forearms landing right on the jaw of the champ. And now look at this. Jumping DDT. I'll do you one better, says Shotzi. And a cover here. And a kick out of one by the champ. We are officially in SummerSlam weekend. And let me tell you, the atmosphere surrounding this event is massive. The first of the big 4 pay-per-views coming to you very, very soon. As Sonya Deville starting to take advantage here of Shotzi. Now, oh my god, what a knee. What a knee strike there by Shotzi. Now looking for perhaps another jumping DDT, and Deville able to get out of it. Now look at this, a reverse guillotine here, and this is deadly. This is deadly when applied properly. And Roxanne Perez just able to make the save. But then she pays for her troubles. And look at this. Oh my god. Shotzi getting planted right on her back. And is this enough here? And a kick out just barely. I thought maybe Shotzi might have cracked the back of her head or something. Maybe knocked her out. Because she barely, and I mean barely, got that shoulder up there. And a shoulder tackle there by Deville. Shotzi in all kinds of trouble right now. Right now, Deville in firm control of this match, but she took her eyes off of Shotzi. Now in comes Perez, who's pissed off after being thrown out of the ring. And now takes a shot at Bayley. Message sent loud and clear by Perez, and a dropkick, basement dropkick right to the face. Of course, Perez very new here. Got the call up from NXT. Still very much, some people might say, green. But like I was saying earlier, there's a reason why she was called up to the main roster as young as she is. It's because she's just that damn good. And a backbreaker right to the spine of Deville. And a cover here and a kick out at one. But would you perhaps say that there's perhaps butterflies? No, wait a second. We might get a preview of SummerSlam here right now. And oh, look at this, a drop toe hold by Bayley. And like I was saying earlier, you gotta wonder if the butterflies are huge for Perez heading into SummerSlam weekend. Because this is easily the biggest match of her entire career. Now look at this. Perez not going down without a fight. But as for Bayley, this is another day in the office. Bayley has been in situations like this time and time again. She knows what it's like to be a part of the big stage, whereas Perez does not. A real David versus Goliath story here. And look at this, Shotzi going for the cover here. Kick out at one. The referee was awfully delayed to get into his position there. Now look at this. Bayley to belly. Planting Shotzi right in the middle of the ring. Is it enough? And just, oh my god, again. Shotzi just barely kicking out of that. That's twice now in this match. Shotzi has been inches away from defeat. Look at this. Shotzi off the ropes, and now DeVille. No, wait a second. Shotzi able to get out of whatever DeVille was planning there. And a tornado DDT planted perfectly right on the top of her head is DeVille. And now look at this. Sliced bread, perhaps, and she gets all of it. Shotzi on a roll now, but she needs to get out of there. She might be in a world of trouble here soon if she doesn't. Now DeVille sent into the corner. And now tag, in comes Roxanne. So far, Shotzi and Perez working pretty well together as a team. No, wait a second. And oh, and a knee right to the ribs. That can cause some breathing problems for you. And if you're Perez, not only do you got to deal with butterflies heading into a Big 4 pay-per-view, but you can't afford an injury, especially with this important of a matchup. As of right now, it seems like Perez seems to be just fine, planting Bayley face first right into the mat and taking out DeVille for good measure. Imagine the momentum shift if Perez and Shotzi were able to get the victory here tonight. And oh, Bayley was caught running her mouth, and Perez not having it, but oh, wait a second. Perez off the ropes and eats a back elbow. Now Bayley going for the cover here. Is it enough? Is Perez out and out? No. Now Bayley showing signs of frustration. Is the challenger getting into the head of the champion here? No, wait a second. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Rose plant to Perez. Will this be the fate of Roxanne Perez come SummerSlam, and not if Shotzi has to say anything about it? Is that foreshadowing the fate of Roxanne Perez come SummerSlam? The Rose plant has been used very lethally in the past against such as Carmella, Liv Morgan, just to name a few. Now look at this. Meanwhile, on the outside, Shotzi and DeVille going at it here. Now DeVille back in the ring, and now wait a second. Perez looking to take control here, but she can't. DeVille too quick on her feet here. Now dragging Perez down to the mat. Now stomping away. You got to think DeVille has to be wanting to get into the good graces of the champ here tonight, which is kind of smart, because if she does, that could maybe put her in potential title contention in the future. It's a smart decision. You don't have to like it. I certainly don't, but IQ wise, it's not a bad idea by any means. And now look at this neck breaker here by DeVille. Now wait a second. Collar and elbow tie up here. And oh, and again, this time Perez getting slammed on her back. Now Roxanne looks like she might be in trouble. And now, oh my goodness, what an axe handle from the top rope. You can feel it in the air. SummerSlam weekend. We already saw what happened with Raw. Raw is set in stone. But now, tonight, we have the opportunity to write the final chapter of Act 1 here in Universe Mode, and Pop Rocks by Roxanne Perez. Is this enough cover? Got her. Roxanne Perez and Shotzi with a huge upset victory. Oh my goodness. Does this change the tides heading into SummerSlam? We saw the same thing with Austin Theory and Alba Fire on Raw. Are we going to see a cosmic shift in the land of Universe Mode following SummerSlam? Will we have a new SmackDown Women's Champion? That remains to be seen. Well, things just keep getting more interesting around here. Drew McIntyre has made up his mind. He knows what championship he's going for. Whether or not Drew McIntyre does anything at SummerSlam, that remains to be seen, but if he is, well, then first things first, he's got to go through this man right here, the megastar. L.A. Knight. Yeah. That is such a fun thing to say. Yeah. I see why people love to do that now. That's a very fun thing to do. Yeah. It's growing on me. Just like how it's growing on everyone else, but you think LA Knight might have bit off a little more than he can chew here tonight? The last match LA Knight had was against The Miz. Now granted, not taking anything away from The Miz, but The Miz isn't Drew McIntyre. And The Miz also isn't Mr. Money in the Bank. But this man right here, he has been Mr. Money in the Bank for quite some time. But with the way things have been as of late, is it safe to say that perhaps Drew McIntyre is a future world champion here in the WWE? He's done it before, and a quick cover there by McIntyre. McIntyre, former WWE champion. Former two-time WWE champion, I should say. Now look at this. LA Knight taking the fight to the Scotsman. You can't question the toughness of the megastar. That is for damn sure. And now wait a second. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh no. You can't question the megastar's toughness, but you can question his decision making, because this is a match that, oh, what a Michinoku driver there by McIntyre. He's too close to the ropes. This is a match that LA Knight wanted. Now wait a second, look at this. And I think Drew, oh my god, off of the apron. Did McIntyre just smack his head off the post there? Because that's what it looked like. And oh no, oh man. LA Knight taking full advantage of the mistake made here by the Scottish Warrior. I think Drew might have knocked himself loopy. Look at this. LA Knight taking full advantage of this. Or at least he was anyway. Oh, wait a second. And now Drew, shoulder tackle. The big man's not going down. Now he's going down. LA Knight trying to be as resilient as ever. A victory tonight over Mr. Money in the Bank would be huge for the megastar. And another Michinoku driver. There's been slam after slam after slam for McIntyre. But LA Knight putting up a fight. I got bars. And now look at this. A scoop slam there by Mr. Knight. And again, LA Knight taking control of this matchup here. Perhaps Drew might have slept on. Oh, what a uppercut right in the corner. In fact, that caught McIntyre on the bridge of the nose here, perhaps. It was going to take a little more than that to beat Drew McIntyre. And speaking of beatings, look at this. McIntyre just laying the beatdown of punches right across the forehead of the megastar. Uh-oh. LA Knight might be in some trouble here. Oh, man. There's no give to a move like that. And oh, look at that. What a counter there by LA Knight. Countering the Glasgow Kiss into an uppercut. I think that just pissed off Drew McIntyre, who, if this series has taught us anything, is a bit of a mistake. And of course, how could I possibly forget? Oh, what an elbow from LA Knight. That one rocked the Scottish Warrior in a back body drop. Of course, Drew McIntyre still has yet to be defeated. Since the start of Universe Mode, he has yet to eat a loss. And with all the momentum in the way of Drew McIntyre, that might just be the case for a while. And look at this, man. Just boots. LA Knight eating boots to the face and now eating fists to the face. And I think at this point it might just be a matter of time here. LA Knight's putting up a hell of a fight, but oh my god, again, 3 bell throws for McIntyre. And now look at this. LA Knight. He's got him up. Air raid drop. Almost dropped him right on top of his head. Will we see an upset here from LA Knight? No. I'll give Knight credit. Look at that. Oh, planting him right on his head. Will we see Drew McIntyre lose his first match? And so unbelievably close came LA Knight, who is giving McIntyre a run for his money right now, dropping the knees right across the midsection in a cover here, and again McIntyre powering out. This has been a fight. McIntyre having to dig deep here in this match as he plants LA Knight. Looking for the Claymore, but he gets stopped by a clothesline. LA Knight, win or lose, he is making a name off of this match here tonight, that's for sure. And McIntyre off the ropes, and oh my god, that was nasty. That might have been the nastiest Claymore I've ever seen. And of course it's over. Thanks for coming, LA Knight. Holy hell. What a Claymore. That was nasty. Well, that is some major news. Roxanne Perez is here to stay, win or lose at SummerSlam. That is some good news for the Blue Brand. Someone who hasn't had a lot of good news as of late is this man right here. Mustafa Ali has yet to get a win here in Universe Mode. But he hasn't given up yet. Looking to right the many wrongs of his Universe Mode career here tonight. from my understanding, Ali has issued an open challenge here tonight. Against who? I don't know, which is why it's an open challenge. That makes sense. A very interesting situation here on SmackDown. Oh my goodness. Nathan Frazier has joined Team Blue. Nathan Frazier getting the call up from NXT to join the big leagues here on SmackDown. If you haven't seen what this kid is capable of, you should watch some of his matches down in NXT, because this kid right here, this kid has all the potential in the world. He is very good at what he does, and down in NXT, he proved that to be the case. But now he looks to make a name for himself here on SmackDown. Against Mustafa Ali here. And look at this, Ali right off the bat. Tornado DDT. Ali not going to let this young man make a name for himself. Looking to take advantage of the main roster inexperience of Nathan Frazier. SmackDown continuing to have surprise debuts. Of course, on Raw, we saw a surprise debut of Michin Mia Yim when she came up short against Cora Jade. And now we have Nathan Frazier here on SmackDown. The list just keeps growing by the week. Or at least that's what it feels like anyway. Look at these chops by Ali, taking it to the 26-year-old Nathan Frazier. And what a dropkick there. Of course, Frazier, former Heritage Cup champion, down in NXT. And what a DDT. He never won the big one. He never won the NXT championship, but this kid has potential to become a big star here in this industry. And look at these overhand chops here by Frazier, connecting right on the chest of Ali. Wait a second, what the hell is this? A nice suplex there with a bridge and a kick out at one by Ali. Now Ali looking for a springboard DDT, but this time Frazier scouted it. And I don't know what exactly Frazier was doing there. I don't know if he got caught up in the ropes there or something or what, but Ali goes for a drop kick and doesn't get any of it. But Frazier, with the quickness, just like that. Frazier with a suicide dive to the outside. Yeah, look at this. Frazier up to the top. What the hell is he thinking here? And a top rope, it looks like a tomahawk chop there, right to the top of the head of Ali. Now Frazier off the ropes, and oh, it looked like Ali might have tripped up Frazier there. A veteran move there by Ali. Oh, wait a second. We all saw Nathan Frazier fly earlier, but let us not forget Mustafa Ali. Anything you can do, I can do better, says Ali. Through the second rope. Say what you will about Ali, but there's no denying his toughness. As Frazier is finding out here firsthand on his first match on SmackDown, as he's able to get out of that suplex attempt by Ali. And look at this, going into the ringside area here, almost by the bell. almost into the timekeeper's area. And the referee's at a count of 5. Both men need to get back in this ring here. Now both men back in the ring. And then Frazier meets him with a fisherman suplex. And he bridges it. Cover here by Frazier. Is it enough? And no, a 2 count. Frazier almost had this match won. And Ali might be in some trouble here. But Ali able to counter. Frazier scouting that one, hitting another dropkick. Imagine seeing Nathan Frazier go up against someone like Dominic Mysterio or maybe even Rey Mysterio if he was still here. Of course, Mysterio still on the shelf with an injury after Hell in a Cell with his match with Randy Orton, which we will see Randy Orton later tonight when he faces off against Edge in a face-to-face confrontation. That's later tonight. This is right now. And Frazier, oh my God. Swift kick right to the mush there by Ali, who baited in Frazier. And Ali looking to finish things off here. Looking for the 054. Is it enough? No, Frazier gets out of the way. Able to evade the 054. Does Frazier. And now, wait a second. Ali not taking that lightly. Ali wanting to earn this win here tonight, but Frazier making it extremely difficult for him. It looked like Ali was maybe thinking about that rolling clothesline that he does through the rope. And again, Frazier getting baited in. And now Ali coming back in. Goes for the tornado DDT and he gets all of it. And the cover here by Ali to finish off the young man and Frazier. And is it enough? No. What a match these two are putting on. And I was telling you earlier, this kid is special, and he finally hits that elbow that he's been looking for. 3rd time's a charm. I'm telling you, this kid is special. And look at this planting. Mustafa Ali with the hook of the leg. Cover here. Is it enough? And Nathan Frazier picks up his very first win in Universe Mode. Welcome to SmackDown, kid. I expect to see more of Nathan Frazier here in the future. What a performance. Looks like there's some drama starting to form in Chase U, but there will be drama ended here tonight in our main event. For the past number of weeks, Johnny Gargano has had to bear the weight, as known as Sami Zayn, for the past few weeks now. Gargano beat Zayn just a few weeks ago, and then a week or two after that, Gargano was jumped from behind by Zayn in front of his wife, nonetheless. This whole thing started because Johnny rejected Sami as a partner. I think there's a little more to it than that, and oh boy, here we go again. This is easily the worst part. This man really thinks he can dance. This is easily the worst part of every SmackDown right here. Now I said that this whole thing started because Gargano rejected Zayn as a partner. However, I do think that there's a little more to this than rejection. I think Sami Zayn is afraid of being lost in the shuffle. And that if someone who's relatively newer to the roster, like Johnny Gargano, gets one up on him, then he'll get lost in the shuffle, and that's not what Zayn wants here, but personally, I wouldn't mind if he did. Maybe that would humble him a little bit. But what a Michinoku drive there by Zayn. Again, I've stated before, and I will state it again. You cannot doubt the in-ring prowess of Sami Zayn. When it comes to the in-ring prowess, Sami Zayn is up there with some of the best to ever do it. And look at a springboard. Well, that was a unique move by Sami Zayn, to say the least. Gargano just wants to be done with Zayn. After dealing with Zayn for the past few weeks, he wants to be done. And of course, last week, Zayn felt the wrath of Dexter Lumis. And now he's feeling the wrath of Johnny Wrestling, who's on a tear right now. And right now, Gargano all over Zayn. Main event on the stop. Oh, look at that. Suicide dive here by Johnny Gargano. Now we'll get the crowd hyped up. This, of course, our final main event before SummerSlam. With each match that passes, SummerSlam grows nearer and nearer. And I tell you what, it cannot get here fast enough. And is Zayn already thinking about Luva kick? Well, no. I thought he was, but he wasn't. No, look at this. What a tornado DDT there by Zayn. And as I was saying before, you can say a lot of bad things about the man, but as the wrestler, Sami Zayn might just be the best to ever do it. Okay, well, maybe not the best, but he's definitely up there with some of the greats. And now look at this. Gargano, one up in Zayn, just playing mind games at this point. And now, I don't think Zayn liked that very much. But you gotta think, if Gargano comes out of this on top, what does that leave for him? And now look at this, a suicide dive, and these two are just trying to play a game of one-upsmanship here. Anything you can do, I can do better. Right back at you. Oh my God. Gargano's lower back just hit the apron. That was nasty. Somehow, Gargano was able to flip out of that. I don't know how, but he might come to regret that. And this time, Gargano gets sent into the barricade. Gargano's back, getting all kinds of messed up right now. Now look at this again. Zayn targeting the lower back. There's a target on that back now, and Zayn is exploiting it. When you have a hurt back, or when you have a hurt lower back more specifically, that can take a toll on you after a while. It hurts to move, it hurts to bend. And Gargano able to get his lick back there, but the damage has already been done to the lower back of Gargano. But now Gargano looking to do some damage of his own here. No, wait a second. What the hell is Gargano doing here? I'm not exactly sure why Gargano is looking for a weapon. This isn't a no disqualification match. Look at this, the quickness of both men. Gargano with a drop kick. Oh, wait a second. Oh, Zayn able to counter. Looked like Gargano might have had something going there, but Zayn was ready for it. And you'll notice no shenanigans here tonight by Zayn. It's all business. Zayn wants to win this match. In his mind, needs to win this match. Now Gargano off the ropes, and now, whoa, what a counter there by Gargano, able to sidestep. And now, here we go. Gargano getting back into the driver's seat here, perhaps. Rolls through, kick right to the side of the head. Now Gargano starting to feel it. And a drop kick right in the corner. Gargano putting himself in full throttle here. The momentum has shifted in this match. Now it's Gargano with control. As Zayn getting whipped right into the corner now. What the hell is this? Uh-oh, Gargano. Oh my god! What a move there by Johnny Wrestling. And an elbow drop for good measure. Is that enough? I don't think I've ever seen Gargano hit a move like that before. Is it enough? No, but it almost was. Gargano digging deep into his bag of tricks here. As they enter the deep waters of this match, and a super kick lands right on the jaw of Zayn. He might be out. Cover here by Gargano. Is it enough? 2, no. These two putting everything on the line here. Now look at this Gargano escape. Gargano escape by Johnny Gargano. Is it enough? Will Zayn tap out? Oh, he's so close. He's so close. Will Zayn tap out? Zayn fighting it. And Zayn able to escape. Again, no shenanigans. Just business. All business for Sami Zayn. And I must say, it's very refreshing, and it looked like Zayn might have been thinking Helluva there, but Gargano able to escape it. For now, no, this time, that was a missile straight out of hell there for that Helluva kick. Zayn wanted all that, but got nothing but air. No, wait a second. What the hell is Zayn thinking here? Maybe thinking back to the Sami Zayn of old here, in shades of vintage Sami Zayn. The old school Sami Zayn, the one that everyone actually likes. A glimpse of old school Sami Zayn. That is how important this match is to Zayn here tonight. Now Gargano groggy. getting back to his feet, but it did take him some time there. Let us not forget Sami Zayn, a former Universal Champion, beat Triple H at WrestleMania on a rope break. By Gargano saves this match. Zayn beat Triple H at WrestleMania to become Universal Champion. In 2K17 pay-per-views. This time Zayn hits the Helluva Kick. And it's all over. Gargano. Oh no! Gargano gets the shoulder up at 2. The never say die attitude of Gargano. And now Zayn desperately going for another cover, and again Gargano barely, and I mean barely, just got his shoulder up. Zayn is beside himself. Springboard dropkick misses. One more Helluva Kick should do it. But Gargano, resilient as ever. What a match we are witnessing right now. No, wait a second. What the hell is this? Oh, I've seen Zayn hit this one before. Oh my god, it's impressive every time. These two digging down deep. And the Tornado DDT, and Gargano wasn't down for that long. Driving himself off Pure Heart, and again, Gargano escape locked in. Is this enough? Will we see? And no, Zayn too close to the ropes, and I don't know about that, but Zayn able to get out of dodge. That was a very questionable call by the referee. But regardless, this match continues. And I am very much okay with that, because these two are going to absolute war right now. And Zayn, oh, look at that. Gargano thought about discus clothesline, but now he gets caught with a German suplex around the back of the neck. And Zayn's got to be thinking about ending this thing here, and a shot right to the midsection. And Gargano again, looking for a Gargano escape, but this time Zayn again too close to the ropes. And he reaches out, gets a rope break. Gargano cannot get Zayn away from the ropes. Now wait a second. Gargano rolling up Zayn here. Zayn not suspecting a roll-up, and that's enough. Gargano beats Sami Zayn with the roll-up. What a match. That honestly could have gone either way. But Gargano was just a tad bit quicker. What a main event for the go-home show before SummerSlam. Well, SummerSlam is just around the corner. We are kicking off night one with what should be a damn near company-shaking match as Gunther defends the NXT Championship against John Cena. What an interesting match that is going to be. That has the potential to change things around here. Dijak looks to exact his revenge against Brock Lesnar for the supposed injustices that he has brought to Monday Night Raw, as those two will go one-on-one in what should be a slobber knocker. And speaking of which, speaking of revenge, Alba Fire looking for revenge for her best friend Dakota Kai when she takes on Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. In the main event of night one, Edge, after being on the shelf for months, will finally get his rematch against the man that put him on the shelf, Randy Orton, as he goes one-on-one with the Viper for the World Heavyweight Championship, and what should be an instant classic between these two. And what a match that is going to be. But now we get to night two. As just announced on Raw, Brandon Collins will be taking on a mystery opponent, the supposed new partner of Alexa Bliss. Who that is, that remains to be seen, and there have been rumors speculating that Brandon Collins might be in for a wild ride. And speaking of a wild ride, Seth Rollins defends the United States Championship against a rising Austin Theory. And these two have been feuding for months, and this has been building for a while. What a match that's going to be. And Roxanne Perez has the biggest match of her entire life ahead of her this week as she takes on Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship in Cincinnati. What a match that is going to be from those two. And in the main event, Dolph Ziggler puts his career on the line against Roman Reigns as Dolph Ziggler goes one-on-one with Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. SummerSlam can't get here any faster. What a two-night event this is going to be.
You think you know me?
And we were just talking about Edge. But the Rated R Superstar is in the building.
Doctors on disease, and my creatures all sin.